Okay, hey guys. So for objective number 3, the focus for this video is how you add questions into SchoolNet for your assessments. So just really quickly, I'm going to show you how you do that manually and through pulling items from the item bank without creating them yourself. Okay, so if you'll just go to the Middle Classrooms tab and then actually slide over to the Assessment Admin tab and click Create, you'll come up with a couple of options. First says create an express test, which basically it is a lifesaver. All you have to do is pick the Common Core standards that you're trying to address, and it automatically creates assessments for you, but just based upon those standards that directly assess the concepts taught in those standards. It's wonderful. Then you can create a manual test where you actually write items of your own. It's just like creating your own test, paper pencil. And then finally over here we have the item creator. So what you're going to do with this for the purposes of just creating your own question is create an item. Excuse me. When this comes up, it's going to ask you several different questions. So you're going to have multiple choice, true, false, gridded, open response, inline responses, matching, etc. It goes on and on. There are a lot of variety. There is a lot of variety in this tool for different types, but just for the sake of getting the tutorial completed, we'll just do multiple choice. Okay, so you're going to choose your content area. Obviously, I'm going to choose English Language and Literature. Choose the grade level that you are teaching. I'm teaching sophomores this year, so I'll choose grade 10. Question language, English. This is convenient if you have ESL students. You can translate that into Spanish, or if you're teaching a Spanish course and you'd like to give the exam in the native language, and then the response language that you expect them to give you. So here you're going to do, when you're creating an item, if you are looking for items that match in the express test method that we just looked at, if you're looking for items that match specific standards, you would click standard lookup. Here we're just going to use it for the purposes of aligning the question that we write to that standard. So I'm just going to pick a quick example. 9 to 12 ELA strand. We'll pick writing. So 9 through 10. So this one has to do with college and career readiness, and this is basically the same thing. So it says the CCR anchor standards and high school grade specific standards work in tandem to define college and career readiness expectations. The former providing broad standards, the latter providing additional specificity. So we're going to just do something that quickly addresses college and career readiness. Sometimes the standards won't stick, so make sure that that does stay with you. It looks like I need to go back and click this again. Make sure that you've clicked edit standards, otherwise it won't stick. Okay, we'll just do that one for now. And then hit done down here, which I should have done. Okay, so then you'll see your standard attached at the bottom, and any specific instructions that you want to add for this question. So that would be especially for essays. So here I'm just going to add a quick question. It's click here to add content. What are the two most vital components of success for being college ready? You'll click save and you'll see that come out. As far as answer choice layout, this is completely a matter of personal preference. I'm going to choose one column because it's simple. For answer choice A, I'm going to put I don't know, Laffy Taffy. For answer choice 2, I'm going to put having an iPhone and being the most popular person in school. For C, I'm going to put applying to college with a counselor and maintaining an acceptable grade point average. And then finally, I'm just going to put free space. Okay. Then you will mark the correct answer, of course, is going to be applying to college with a counselor and maintaining acceptable GPA. You will allot the number of points that you want to have that be worth. So it could be, I'll just say 10. Enable tools and manipulatives. So that is going to be specifically for math and science. But you can actually enable an inline 4-function calculator, scientific calculator, graphing calculator, etc. So there's that, and then you can actually add a formula reference sheet that your students can reference as well. And then if you wanted to add a passage to this question, you could do that. I'm not going to do that because this is already pretty simple. Click Save and Preview with manipulatives. And it is going to show you what this is going to look like for the student in the exam environment. So there's the question that I wrote, and here are the possibilities. I'm going to pick the correct answer, and then click Test Summary. And then on the Mac, I think the environment is a little bit different, so I'm not seeing some options. But and in the test environment, it's not the same. But essentially, you get the idea. This is how you create a test item. So then once you've previewed it and it looks good to go, you're going to go ahead and click Save. And then you are going to be able to access in Item Central the items that you have created. So that is just an overview of how you create items in SchoolNet. And now we are on to Objective 4.